Jacob White, Product Marketing Director for Peterbilt. Great to have you here. We've got a pretty special truck behind you in the Supertruck 2. We've seen some of these from other makers. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, Alan, glad to. So the Peterbilt Supertruck 2 technology demonstrator truck is a joint development with the Department of Energy and a variety of the other industry stakeholders. The whole goal of the product was to elevate the freight ton efficiency. And this truck achieved an astounding 132% freight ton efficiency improvement. Just great. And that's a combination of advanced fuel economy on a 15-liter diesel engine, as well as lightweighting and tremendous improvements in aerodynamics. There's a lot of great features on this truck that I'd be happy to tell you more about.
Let's talk real quick for definition's sake about
Sure.
freight ton efficiency. It's not a term that rolls off the tongue, but it does mean something. Can you kind of give us a little description of what that means?
Yeah, freight ton efficiency is all about better fuel economy and being able to haul more. That's all it is.
Jake, this is a pretty imposing looking truck. Most are, but this is a pretty special build. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so if it's going to be a Peterbilt, it's got to look great and it's got to have a commanding road presence. And this truck, you're absolutely right, it does. And that's one of the great things about the development that we do at Peterbilt is we take a lot of pride in how our trucks present themselves on the road. So if you look at this truck, it's immediately recognizable as a Peterbilt with several key features. It's got the 3 bars here in the grille, and it's got fender valleys along the side. The whole truck was about, the design of the truck was about 2 things. One is ergonomics for the driver, but then also aerodynamic efficiency. And so it's really neat that we were able to incorporate these features into this truck that are so aerodynamic.
So let's talk about aerodynamics. What are some of the specific things that were done to improve aero?
Yeah, so first of all, the overall shape of the truck was really optimized for aerodynamics. You see a view along the glass here, the shape along the fenders, the way it carries the air down. But then there's also a couple of really neat active aerodynamic features. The first one is the ability for the tractor and the trailer to automatically lower at speed. Another great active aerodynamic feature is back here on the extender. So if you take a look at this rubber flap here, it's got an actuator behind it that monitors the wind direction and adjusts in order to optimize the flow of the air along the truck and across the trailer.
Is there an actual closure there, like with sort of the truck wing type of thing, where it closes the gap between trailer and?
Well, what it does, Alan, is it actually directs the air across the trailer. So it helps it kind of skip that trailer gap, so the air doesn't get caught in front of the trailer.
One of the things about this truck was also, it takes care of waste heat and things like that. I know there's a couple other things we want to talk about, but basically getting yourself to a point of efficiency, when you talk about your freight efficiency, being able to reuse that waste heat is a big deal, right?
Huge deal, huge deal. You just think about it all as energy. So the engine creates motive power, but it also puts off heat. So we're able to recapture some of that heat and leverage it for energy generation and efficiency. Another great efficiency feature on this truck is the mild hybrid. So it leverages a 48-volt system to run the accessories as well as some motive power. Pretty state-of-the-art stuff here.
Now 48 volt, that'll run your air conditioner and some of your other things as well. Is that the kind of thing you could see maybe transferring into future products? And what are the things on this truck that have the greatest applicability, if you will, to future trucks that you might see from Peterbilt?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So the way we approach these kinds of programs is an opportunity to develop products that have the potential to go into production. So for sure, the 48-volt accessory drive system is one we're looking at in the longer term. A couple of nearer term things, the tires have already seen fruit in the industry. There's tires that leverage this technology that are on the market today. Another great technology that's made it to market is the camera mirror system on this, the digital vision system.
Of course, what we don't see is mirrors. We don't see mirrors on the outside because you've got the video camera system on the inside.
Exactly right. And this truck is special, one-off prototype, but our production system incorporates the cameras into the actual mirrors themselves. So the driver has a an old reliable flat glass and convex, as well as an integrated camera.
And once the government approves those for actual use, then you can take it out of the mirror, let the mirror go like you did here, and basically have the video cam system inside. Is that right?
Exactly right. And there's a huge aerodynamic benefit to doing that, which translates directly to fuel economy.
Sure, sure. What else are one or two other things would you let me know about this before we wrap up here?
Yeah, I guess I would take a little bit of time to talk about the driver environment inside. So, got a really striking exterior of this truck, but the interior is special as well. We used a human-centered design process and incorporated the feedback of lots and lots of drivers in setting up the driver environment. Yeah, so it's set up with a lot of digital screens as well as easy access to controls. And the center drive location also enables some improvements in direct visibility. So that would be the other area that I would really mention and highlight.